In Blender 4.1, we're going to be exploring morphing, which is a visual effects technique which transforms one shape into another in a smooth transition without the need for a rig, which is a skeleton used to animate usually a character. So to do this, we're going to go into edit mode and we're going to subdivide until we can't see the individual vertices like this. And then we're going to go into the data properties and add a vertex group. We're then going to go to the top here, select all, and click assign. We're then going to go back into object mode, deselect the cube, and we're going to press Shift A and create an empty. And so if we come into the animation tab now, what we want to do is we want to move the empty by -4, so it's on this side of the cube, and then we want to press I to set a keyframe. And then we're going to go to 150 here, and we're going to change the location of the empty to +4 and set the keyframe. We're then going to change the endpoint to 150, just like that, and then as you can see, the empty moves across and through the cube. So now what we want to do is we want to go into the modifier tab while selecting the cube, and we want to add vertex weight proximity to it, and we want to select our vertex group, and the target object is empty. I'm going to change the lowest setting to 2.1 meters and the highest to 0.93. Then if we go into white paint to check that it's working, we should be able to see the inner bit should be red and lighter around it, but we'll just check. That's not working properly, so what I'm going to do here is delete this cube, create a new cube, and we're going to go back through the steps here. So we're going to add vertex weight. Nope, first we're going to go into edit mode and subdivide like so. Then add a new group, select all, we'll assign it to the group, come back out here, we'll add our vertex weight proximity modifier, select our vertex group, select empty. We're going to change it to geometry mode. I might have forgot to do that. 2.1, 0.93. And if we go into white paint mode, we set the animation back. As we can see now, it's working properly. This is how it's supposed to look. So coming out of white paint mode, we're going into object mode. We're now going to add the displace modifier. And we're going to add a new texture. And in the settings here, we're going to change it to clouds. And I'm going to change the size to 0.41. Then I'm going to select it and shade smooth, just for a smoother effect. Then we're going to go back into modifier. We're going to select the vertex group, and I'm going to set the mid-level to 0. So now what we'll start to see is some deformation happening as the empty travels through the cube. To make this look better, we're going to add the simple deform modifier to the cube. We're going to change the angle to 360 degrees and select our target origin of empty. We're going to go into restrictions here and also add our vertex group. And now what you'll see is we have this lovely morphing animation.